Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is just going to be like a talk about a problem that I've had for a really long time. So I just want to like get right into it, give you guys the backstory and like how I deal with it now. So in early 2016 I noticed that like my lips were getting really dark and really dry. Now I'm a very stubborn person, and if something's wrong or something's up, I'm like on WebMD, like I'm online self-diagnosing. If I don't have to go to the doctor, I try to avoid it. I don't like medicine. I don't like prescriptions. I don't like any of that. Like I'm more of like a natural solutions type of girl. So for me, I was like, okay, let me like Google and see like what's up and what I can, you know, figure out is going on. And mind you, at this point, I had never seen this happen to me. I've never seen this happen to anybody. I didn't know what was going on. So upon Googling my symptoms, all I kept seeing was like severe chapped lips, really dry lips, blah, blah, blah. And I figured, you know what, perhaps there'd be something on YouTube, maybe on Facebook, maybe on Google. Like I literally checked everywhere, and it was just the remedies it was giving were just not doing anything for me. So after a few weeks of having this issue and honestly covering it up, at the time I was a server, so I'd cover it with like lipstick, because you can't go and talk to people looking like you like literally are on drugs. Like I looked so bad, or like I smoked a lot or something, I don't know. And I don't smoke, so it was just really like, what? Like it just looked so bad and it hurt. You know, like a burning sensation on your skin, but on your lips. And your lips are such a sensitive area, so it'd be like a burning sensation. My lips were black, and over time you would just see this line that started to form from the bottom just start to continue to like every day would gradually get worse and worse and like rise up. And it was like right under that line was just a level of dryness. It was just dry. It was so disturbing and so annoying, and it was bad enough people would look at me and be like, oh my god, like what happened to you? But then on top of that, I just felt like I was burning, like everything was just on fire. So anyways, I finally went to my doctor, and my doctor literally had no idea what it was. But she was like, you know what, I will refer you to a dermatologist. And if you guys know or have been referred to another doctor through your doctor, it takes forever for that appointment. So I went like a month of literally dying. I kid you not, I went to that appointment mad early. I was like, listen, I need help. Like I was just rolled in. I was like, today's a day for solutions. Before doing that, I did tell my doctor all the symptoms that were happening with me. I was like, okay, I have like, it's like feels like really bad chapped lips, but 10 times or 100 times worse than that. They were super dry, super black, just nothing. Even just putting excess amount of Vaseline wouldn't even moisturize it enough. Like it was that bad. But when I got into the dermatologist, before I even sat down, she was like, you have lip eczema. I was like, what do you mean? Like you don't even know, like you haven't even checked, like nothing. Like I was like, what do you, like how do you know that? But I guess because obviously my doctor had told her the symptoms, and she said that she suffered from it too. So I have not had eczema in my life. Like I don't normally have any issues, except one other one, which will be in another video, which I'll explain to you guys about too, because there wasn't a lot of information online about that either. But yeah, I don't suffer from a lot of things at all. Like I've generally been very blessed to be pretty healthy, but for some reason that was one of them. And she's like, it doesn't happen to a lot of people, but there are things that cause it. There's flares. Everyone has a different reason for why eczema flares up, and I guess being older you start to get issues with your body. So yeah, now that I'm a little bit older, she was just saying that, you know, this is just something, yeah, you may not experience, but you definitely will, you definitely have, unfortunately. So I was just asking her, okay, so what's the remedy? So she gave me a prescription for this like cream, and honestly, the way that she was warning me prior to, she's like, don't use it excessively. She's like, use it when you get a flare, be very cautious, like, and her eyes were very like warning. I was like, what am I putting on my body? It was really weird, and like I said, I don't do well with medicine and prescriptions and stuff. I just don't like that, the whole concept. So for me, I was like, I'm sure there's a more natural way to be able to deal with it. But over the last 2 years, because that was early 2016 and it is 2018, over the last 2 years, I have not been able to find anything from a natural perspective that will be able to remedy it as quickly as the medicine does. Because within a day, it's gone. Like I know the sensation of when a flare is coming. I'm like, the burning starts from the inside, the line starts to appear, and I'm like, oh no, no, not today. So I run and get the medicine, and within a day it's gone. But I haven't found a remedy that will combat that quickly. So I wanted to do a video because initially when I was researching about what this possibly could be or what the problem was, there was no information out there about it, and I thought that was kind of weird. And I thought it was such an appropriate time to do this video because I did get diagnosed. Well, I got the issues in the beginning of the year, so it was cold out. So I feel like, oh, mind you, this isn't only limited to the cold. I do get flares sometimes in the summer, but they're not as often anymore. Like my flares come every couple of months, and then I use the medicine. That's why I've like barely gone through it, and it's been 2 years, which is a great thing. So it's not like I'm excessively applying this stuff to my lips, but my flares are now fewer and fewer, which is great, but it's like burning. I hate it. I don't know. I haven't had eczema in other areas of my body, so I'm sure people who have eczema are like itching and stuff. It's that feeling, but why on your lips? Like why my lips? Why couldn't it be like my knee or like my elbow? Somewhere like it doesn't matter as much, but my lips, like that's like the first thing people see is like your dry, black, crusty, crazy looking lips, and I'm like, oh my god, how embarrassing. So the actual term I cannot pronounce for the life of me, but I will write it down here and leave it here of what I am actually diagnosed with. And yeah, like if you guys have any natural remedies, let me know. I am starting my vlog this year, so I'm going to definitely put on info of how the process is going with me kind of finding more natural solutions to this issue and what causes my flares. Like she kept asking me, do you smoke? I said no. Do you drink coffee? No, because it makes me like crazy and like so I avoid drinking coffee excessively. So I'm not sure what is causing the flares. Another thing too, I saw online was makeup, so I had to go and like run through all my expired lipsticks, throw them out. I didn't even know there was expiration dates on most of them. I had to throw them out. I was like, maybe it's this stuff, maybe it's because it's old. Like anything that had contact with my lips, I had to figure it out, and to this day I have no idea. I was thinking maybe my diet, I didn't eat very well. Like try to be healthy when I'm consciously aware of it, but generally I'm not like, oh my god, I can't eat this and that. Like I'll still enjoy my life, but I was thinking maybe it's something I ate. I have no idea, but I will keep you guys on the journey. So my website will be rachelnelamu.com. And yeah, it's been a journey. I'm happy though. I'm very blessed because 2016 was rough for my lips. 2017 I was living life. I had maybe like 2 or 3 flares, and they weren't even full blown, because now I know I'll never get full blown. I will run to that medication like friggin' Usain Bolt before I ever feel that sensation again. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys suffer from this, I'm sorry, but join the club. And you know, it's not just you, but that sucks. But yeah, nobody online had any information. No one even did a video on it. It was crazy. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll check you guys in my next video. Bye, loves.